everybody, welcome to today's reading. Today's spirit sort of talks about something that's a little bit, but it will be a reflection of what is actually happening in your life. So at the moment, there's this energy of what you would prefer is not happening in your life. Somebody testing you, somebody making you feel like you're not as good as they thought you were. But realistically, we know that we are not perfect. But for some reason, these people are thinking that you think you are perfect, but you don't. You are just in the space of being as good as you can be. And others are wanting to cut you down because they, for whatever reason, are not there yet. They are in envy of the work that you've done on your spiritual journey. And we don't really think of it that way. We just kind of like, what is happening? Why is this? Why are they being like this? And so we just need to remember, if you're having this, what is happening, right? Allow yourself to think about the fact that this is merely a test. This is a test to see if you can continue to stand tall and proud and in your peaceful and gentle intentions. And that is what you're doing when you're a spiritual person. Know that this moment of will pass. It's a part of retrograde. It's a part of the pause that's making you think rather than react, making you look at the essence of yourself and appreciate the essence of yourself rather than react and lower yourself down to other people's levels. So just be proud of yourself. Proud. Be proud. It doesn't matter what other people think about you. We're sure we'd all like for everyone to like us, but it's not how it rolls. Okay? It's not life. So yes, it might be a challenge in this energy at the moment, but you've got this because you've been working on it for the past year. This is the last month of the energy year. So allow yourself to be in an okay space and let that energy float on by. Pink energy, like was said the other day. All right. What I'm going to do today is I'm going to put one card for each of the months, and the reading for you is the month of your birthday. So we always start in April because April is the beginning of the energy year. So April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, and one for everyone. What have we got? It's time to strategize, right? And it's time to let some people that are no longer really useful in your life be a part of your life. And it doesn't mean that they're bad people. It's just that it's time for you to move on. It's time for you to be more clear about your projects, be clear about your travel ideas, be clear about what you're wanting to make of your life. And it's goal setting, basically, just saying. When we're being clear, we're writing down what we think we want. We're doing the vision board. We're ready. We're ready for it. Okay, so April babies. Now, there's some new role that's coming for you where you're going to be surprised at how many people are looking at you to lead them, that you have this ability to be this and that. And you can be in control in a really beautiful, fun way. And that's the fun thing about you. Why not be fun? Why be grumpy as a leader? Why feel like taking your life so seriously? No, just enjoy yourself in this new role. Okay, April, May babies. Focusing on what you can't do is making what you can do a waste, right? So Spirit is saying, if you can't do something, if it's all too hard and there's blocks about it, just leave it. Just leave it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. Be happy. It's terrible, isn't it? But just allow yourself to focus on the other thing. And then when you go back to it, that thing that was really hard and there were so many blocks and everything with it will turn out to be fine. It'll turn out to be completely doable, and you've wondered why you were so stressed about it. June babies, patience. This card is about patience and perseverance. This card is about things are happening behind the scenes. It's very much a month like that at the moment. March has got Mercury retrograde happening. There's kind of a sense of not knowing how things are going to work out. And it's really frustrating because you just like to have your finger on the pulse. You just like to have it all clear. But this particular Mercury retrograde is holding us back from knowing exactly what the future holds. But there's nothing stopping us from using energy follows thought with an intention to make what we want happen. Patience. July babies. July babies, this is a sort of a sense of you being able to make a really good connection. Like taking yourself seriously in such a manner as you're reading a book, self-help book, you're listening to something, a podcast, whatever, and you're really feeling like, oh yeah, that's what I needed to hear. That's what it's about. And being that, just taking yourself seriously generally in your work, in your play, in your relationships. August babies. August babies, it's kind of like you're waiting for somebody to release you, but yet the releasing is entirely your decision. What are you wanting to achieve? Are you thinking that somebody else holds the key? But the key is entirely in your hands. You can make some changes and change where you're going and what you're doing. And so go gently with yourself instead of feeling like you need to be loyal to this person who you feel like is controlling your life. Instead, change it up. Do something different. Take control. September babies. Oh, spaghetti-o. This card is saying that you're so busy feeling like, oh, well, spirit will fix it, fate, whatever. Spirit's like, no, you have to take control. That'd be like being in the cyclone warning area in Australia at the moment going, well, I'm not worried, everything will be fine. But, it's always good to put precautions in. It's always good to be slightly organized. So Spirit's saying that at the moment you are just like, oh, no, everything's fine. You're not prepared to to really focus on your future. And that's when we leave fate to spirit, when we leave our future to spirit, then that's when you get those massive pushes in the back that you like, what the hell just happened? What the hell just happened? Okay, October babies. People are saying one thing and doing another. Don't be caught in the bullshit. Right? So Spirit is saying that, you're trying to control every little detail, and that's just exhausting, and it just makes your mind exhausted. So choose to walk away from worrying about the detail and look at the bigger picture. You'll feel much better. November babies. So this shows that there's some kind of gift, there's some kind of peace offering that comes in my mind. I don't know why. Whatever it is, it really builds your self-esteem. It's some kind of gift, some kind of money, some kind of bonus. It doesn't necessarily mean that it's financial. There's just a sense of feeling like, thank you, Lord, time for something good to happen in my life. You asked for it, and now you receive it. October, November, December babies. Sometimes when people are, we're trying to be really spiritual during March, aren't we? Bless. Other people have no clue. And so when the energy is all over the place, which it kind of is this March in particular, right? It can feel like they are just being super grumpy. They're being completely unreasonable. They're flip-flopping. They're doing all these different things. And for you December babies, that's really hard energy to deal with because you like to be super stable, on point. You have this sort of sense of being organized, and for whatever reason, this person's just been, or this energy has been really grumpy, and you're finding that really hard. Stay in your space of, yes, things are changing, but I am moving above it or below it in whatever way, in a very stable manner. Bring yourself back to your stability. December, January. There's an opportunity, go for it. It feels scary, but it's going to work out well. February babies. Healer, healer, healer. You are a healer. Do the healing, whether that's eating well, doing literally like Reiki or something, but there's definitely this sense of using gratitude as the way of moving forward. March babies. You're in two minds, and sometimes you feel good, and sometimes you feel like you want to bonk people on the head. It's okay. We're only human. Just have an awareness that when that feeling comes to you, going like, oh, hang on, I am a spiritual being. Yeah. And I don't need to control the situation. Have a lovely weekend.